Saint Francis of Assisi, born Giovanni di Pietro di Bernardone in 1181 or 1182 in Assisi, Italy, is one of the most beloved and venerated saints in Christianity. He is known for his deep spirituality, love for nature, and commitment to poverty and humility. Here are some key aspects of Saint Francis's life and teachings. Francis was born into a wealthy family but chose a life of simplicity and service to others after experiencing a spiritual awakening. He famously renounced his wealth and inheritance, embracing a life of poverty and devotion to God. In 1208, Francis felt called to rebuild the church and live according to the gospel. He founded the order of Friars Minor, commonly known as the Franciscans, who lived lives of poverty, chastity, and obedience. The Franciscan movement grew rapidly, attracting many followers who were inspired by Francis's example. Saint Francis had a deep reverence for nature and all living creatures. He saw God's presence in the beauty of the natural world and famously preached to the birds and animals. His Canticle of the Sun, a hymn of praise to God for the wonders of creation, reflects this profound connection to nature. In 1224, while praying on Mount Laverna, Francis received the stigmata, the wounds of Christ on his hands, feet, and side. This miraculous event further deepened his spiritual journey and identification with Christ's suffering. Saint Francis was known for his commitment to peace and reconciliation. During the Crusades, he traveled to Egypt to meet with Sultan al-Kamil in an effort to end the conflict. His compassion extended to all people, regardless of their background or beliefs. Saint Francis's legacy continues to inspire millions of people around the world. He is considered the patron saint of animals, the environment, and Italy. His simple lifestyle, humility, and devotion to God serve as a model for those seeking a deeper spiritual life and a more compassionate approach to living in the world. Saint Francis of Assisi died on October 3, 1226, and was canonized as a saint by Pope Gregory IX in 1228. His feast day is celebrated on October 4 each year, and his influence extends far beyond the Catholic Church, resonating with people of all faiths and backgrounds who are drawn to his message of love, peace, and simplicity. Saint Francis's life was characterized by humility and service. He famously referred to himself as the herald of the great king and encouraged his followers to embrace a spirit of humility and selflessness. But Francis often performed menial tasks and acts of service, considering himself a servant of all. His humility and simplicity endeared him to people from all walks of life, and he is remembered as a model of Christian humility. While Saint Francis is primarily associated with the Catholic Church, his teachings and example resonate with people of various faiths and backgrounds. His message of love, peace, and reverence for all creation transcends religious boundaries and speaks to the universal human longing for spiritual fulfillment and connection. Saint Francis's legacy has inspired individuals from diverse cultures and traditions to embrace lives of simplicity, compassion, and service. Saint Francis is one of the few saints in Christian history to receive the stigmata, the wounds of Christ, imprinted on his hands, feet, and side. According to accounts, Francis experienced a mystical vision while praying on Mount Laverna, during which he received the stigmata as a sign of his union with Christ's suffering. The stigmata remained with Francis until his death and served as a visible testimony to his holiness and devotion. These aspects further illustrate the depth of Saint Francis's spirituality, his commitment to poverty and humility, and his profound impact on both the Church and the wider world. His legacy continues to inspire millions of people to live lives of simplicity, compassion, and reverence for all creation. Hope you enjoyed watching the video. For more stories and biographies, look up for my other videos. Please consider subscribing.